What's up, you guys? It's Girls D's Life. This is gonna be my first video here on YouTube and stuff. So, in the first video I'm gonna be discussing today is gonna be the first time I got high. But before I get into that story time, I want to share some information about me so you guys can get a feel for me and stuff like that. Know how old I am, know where I'm from, and stuff like that. And if you have any questions about me or anything like that, what you want to know, let me know. If you want me to do a Q&A, and I'll do a Q&A about it, and give me the questions down low, or hell, go on my social media and follow me. I'll link it down below. But yeah, you can follow me on my social media stuff. If you have any questions, you can ask me or put in the comments, and I'll get in the next video. It'll be a Q&A if you guys want. But yeah, if you on this channel, tell me guys what you want to see, and so I know what you guys like. Like if you want me to do challenges, reactions, DIYs, anything like that, just tell me what you guys want to see and I'll get that done for you. But yeah, I'm D and I'm 19 years old, and I currently live in Houston, Texas, but I used to live in Monroe, Louisiana. But yeah, I moved down here in 2015 when I was 16, 17 years old. So yeah, and I started going to high school down here, finished my years down here. But yeah, that's pretty much what you guys can do me for now. Unless you guys have any questions, remember you can ask me down below. But yeah, I'm gonna start this video, the first video that I'm doing, off with the first time I got high. The first time I got high, it wasn't a bad experience, but I currently enjoy it. I smoke occasionally now, but it wasn't a bad experience. But it was a funny ass night about all the things that happened and went down. So this is how it all occurred. Okay, one day my friend, she was telling me and texting me about her birthday. My best friend at the time, she's still my friend to this day, but yeah, I'm not gonna say her name on here, nothing like that. But yeah, she was texting me stuff about her birthday and what she was doing, and she asked me to come to her party. Now I was like, okay, that's cool, I can come to your party and stuff like that. And I asked my mom, of course, she can drop me off, but my cousin was visiting, and my sister, she got my sister, my cousin, to drop me off. So they dropped me off to her house, and I get there and stuff. I had on my clothes and stuff like that. I was ready and stuff like that. So she met me outside, and I go here and say, hey, happy birthday, you know. And I think she was turning 17, 18 years old. Yeah, I think she was turning 17 or 18 years old. And you know, we go in the house and stuff. I say hi to her family and stuff like that. Me and the girl already knew each other before, because we both lived in apartments at the time. But she ended up moving into a house before me. She ended up moving out of the apartments before me. So to her new house, she was having her birthday and stuff like that. So I went to her house, her new house, for her birthday and stuff. So I say hi to her family and stuff. They know me. They see me around. So I say hi to her family and stuff like that. Then we went upstairs. And when I got upstairs, it was more girls already there from our school, some girls that I knew from our school. And I said hey to them and stuff like that. And we all just upstairs having a good little conversation. And she's getting ready, my friend's getting ready for her birthday and stuff like that. And in the midst of the conversation, somebody brought up smoking weed. Now at that time, I had been around weed before, but I hadn't actually smoked it. I was always curious about it. I heard stories, funny ass stories about how they felt the first time they got high and stuff like that. So I was like, it seems like it's fun, and a lot of people smoking and that. So it seems like it's not going to kill you or nothing like that. But if you don't smoke it right, supposedly you can mess up your voice. But anyways, so I was like, I kind of want to try it. So the conversation broke up, and like, if people wanted to smoke weed, I was like, sure, we can smoke weed and stuff like that. But I had told them, because I wanted them to let them know that I had never smoked before, so they were gonna have to tell me how to, you know, do it and stuff like that, how to smoke and stuff. I said, like, really, you haven't tried it before? I was like, no, I haven't tried before. My ass was innocent all the way up until my last 2 years of high school. I was innocent still. For my last 2 years of high school, I was out of control. But anyway, so they was like, okay. So we went downstairs. We all got our stuff together, put our shoes on and stuff like that, and we went downstairs and we went outside, and we started walking around. We walked around the corner, walked around the neighborhood, and I didn't have to worry about the rolling up and stuff like that. They had already rolled it up and it was already done. So the blunt, it was already ready. So we were just walking down the street, and they put out the light and they started lighting it up, and they were smoking, passing and stuff like that. And then it gets to me. Now around this time, when it gets to me, I get nervous because I had never smoked it before. So I was like, I hope I do this right. And you know, I hope it better be as hype as people been making it seem to me this week. It better be as hype as people making it seem. So I better feel something after this. So yeah, they passed to me. I smoked it smoked 2 more times. I'm like, okay, it's a cool experience, but I wasn't feeling anything. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'm not feeling it. Like when am I supposed to? They were like, just wait, it'll kick in. I was like, okay. So we end up walking back to our house and stuff. And in the midst of me walking, next thing I know, I start feeling like, what the fuck? Like it's like I can't keep up with myself. Like I'm walking and I start like it seems like I'm outside of my fucking body. So I'm like I can't control myself. Like I'm still in my rest state of mind, but it's like I can't control what the fuck I'm doing. So I was like, okay. I was like, I think I'm high. She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. We told you it was gonna kick in. So I was like, okay. So this how I feel. I'm like, and next thing I start busting out laughing. I'm all over the place. I'm tripping over shit. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it was one of the girls' ideas to get in the car and drive around the neighborhood and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. We can get in the car and stuff like that. But that wasn't the only blunt we had, because we had like two or three more blunts that was rolled up. And when we got in the car, we was smoking the rest of the blunts in the car and stuff like that. So I was smoking even more. I was like, and the high, I was moving, I was like this, I was like, and I was laughing, uncontrollably laughing, all over the place. Me and the girls in the backseat just having a good little conversation and stuff like that. And you know, we're just driving around the neighborhood, and while we're driving, next thing I know, me and the girls, I was having a conversation with one of the girls in the back. And next thing I know, we feel this big ass bump, like we ran over something. And we like, what the fuck just happened? And we was like, she was like, I just hit the curb. I'm like, oh shit. And we was still in the person's house. We know who house it was. We was just on their car. We was like, oh shit, I hope nobody hurt. And then next thing I know, we had to get the fuck about, because we're not trying to get in trouble. We have under influence. We gonna get in trouble, so we had to drive the fuck off. So we ended up driving around the corner and we ended up going back to the girl's house. Now, by the time we got back to our house, we're still tripping out high as hell, because it was like 2, 3, 4 blunts in the car that we smoked. We smoked them all, and I think it was like half on the. But yeah, we ended up smoking majority of the blunts. So we ended up going in the house and stuff, and people were coming. Like more people were coming to the party, because it was a sleepover and a party. So more people were coming to the party, and I think that night it was actually another party going on, and a few people were gonna come to my friend's party, and then they were gonna go to the other one, because only a few people were spending the night. Just a few girls, me included with some of the girls, were spending the night. So we go in the house and stuff, and it's drinks and food and stuff. By the time I'm super fucking hungry, and I had ate before I came to the girl's house, but after smoke, I was so hungry. I was like, I'm starved. Next thing, I'm in the kitchen and stuff, just eating and stuff like that. And then they were like, who got the drinks and stuff like that? So I've drank before I smoked weed, so I was okay with the drinking part. So, and I ended up drinking some stuff. So not only was I high, but I was also getting tipsy as hell. But anyways, we was just around the house going crazy. We was playing the music loud. I was slumped on the table. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. And then she had invited some boys, and up coming to the party, and up coming to the house. So we were in the playing music, playing bounce music and stuff like that. And we was twerking around the house, dancing, going crazy. It was so damn hot. I was sweating and stuff like that. And it was a bunch of cute boys, but I was like, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna stay, especially in the state of mind I was in. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna get caught up. So I was like, okay. And then the birthday girl, she asked, like, she was like, you wanna go change? Cause it got hot all of a sudden. I'm like, yeah, it is hot. It's hot all of a sudden. It's real hot. So we was like, let's go upstairs so we can go change and stuff into something more comfortable. But I didn't know, by that time when all that happened, I was like, I don't have any clothes, because I didn't know you wanted me to sleep over. I forgot to add that in there. But yeah, she asked me to spend the night when I got to the house. So I was like, yeah, I can spend the night. I was like, I just gotta ask my mom, and my mom was like, she was cool with it. By this time, I didn't have my own phone like I do now. I had to borrow my brother's phone, and I had to text my mom and shit. I was like, can you tell my cousin and my sister to bring me some clothes? Cause I think my sister and my cousin were about to go to a club or something like that. They're about to go out and have drinks or something like that. So I was like, yeah, they can drop me some clothes off before they go. Cause my house and the girl's apartment, the girl's house and my apartment, sorry, was close together. So like they can just on their way to the club, they can drop my stuff off. They can drop me some shit off. So they was like, okay, they'll bring you some stuff. So they come by this time I'm high and then I'm tipsy on top of that. My eyes were red. I'm like, my eyes are bloodshot red by this time. I'm like, I hope they don't notice that I'm high. I was like, I was so paranoid. I was like, my cousin and my sister. I'm like, what if they see that I'm high and stuff like that? I'm like, girl, just calm down, just walk calmly. Like if you act cool and calm, and then it was dark when I said, if you act cool and calm, they're not gonna suspect nothing of you. Just chill out, just chill. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna chill and stuff like that. But I was real paranoid. I was scared I was gonna get in trouble. But my sister and my cousin cool as fuck. So I don't know why I was bugging out like I was, but they were real cool. So, but I was just so nervous because it's my first time, so I was praying. I'm like, I hope they don't tell my mom or like that. But anyway, they finally come to the house, and it was a bunch of boys outside. It was a bunch of people outside, and we were all outside, you know, flirting and stuff like that, having fun and stuff. And my cousin and my sister pulled up, and I walked to the car. I was like, hey, I got my clothes, you know. I'm acting stupid. Like I don't know how they didn't know, but they probably thought I was drunk or something like that because they knew I drink because I've drank with them before. But they was probably like, she's just drunk or something like that. She's just crazy. So they excuse me. They come get my clothes and I get my clothes. They was like, Derica, you out here flirting with these boys and stuff. I'm like, out of everything, I thought they were mad at me with week. They talking about these boys and stuff. I'm like, yeah, they out here, they here for the party and stuff like that. They was like, girl, you better get you one. I'm like, I'm not even doing all that. I was like, they crazy. And then they gave me my stuff and then they drove off. So I didn't have to worry about my parents, I didn't have to worry about any siblings and stuff like that. I was straight. And then I was staying the night, so I didn't have to worry about getting a ride home late or nothing. I didn't have to hitch a ride for nobody. So because I was spending the night. So I get my bag, I go in the house, and I went back upstairs with my friend whose party it was. I went back upstairs with her, and I changed into a tank top and some shorts all in my ass, booty shorts, ass all out. But whatever. I was lucky trying to be a little hoe that night. I'm not gonna lie, because it was some cute ass boys. I was trying to be a little hoe that night, but I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that. Because how my state of mind going, I don't wanna get caught up, I don't wanna get fucked up. So I was like, yeah, I got me some clothes and stuff, and then we ended up dancing and drinking some more, and by this time, and then we went outside with the boys, and it was a car. We ended up getting in a car with one of the boys, and it was two boys in the car. I think two boys in the car. I think two was in the front seat and one was in the back with us. And me, the birthday girl, and another girl was in the car. So, you know, and they had more weed. So, you know, we was in the car just chilling and stuff, talking. They was rolling it up and stuff. And then they passed to me. I'm smoking the hell out of this blunt by this time. I'm like, I'm smoking the hell out of it at this time. I'm like, cause I was like, I actually enjoyed this feeling. But of course I was paranoid and shit, but I wasn't as paranoid. It's like crazy paranoid. I was just tripping out a little bit, but not too much. Like I wasn't doing too much. Like I was just real chill, just in my own little zone and stuff. So I'm smoking and stuff, and the boys that were there went to our school. And like I said, most people in our school thought I was super innocent because I was new, and you know, they know like that. I knew a majority of them because I was a manager on the girls basketball team and the boys and the girls basketball team. I was real cool with everybody, and people would come in the gym and talk to us and stuff like that. So yeah, I was real cool. They was like, we didn't know you smoked, and I had classes with some of these boys. They were like, we didn't know like you actually smoke. I'm like, yeah, I smoke. And even though it was my first time smoking, I'm like, that night I was like, yeah, I smoking stuff and I drinking stuff like that. They was like, how you acting stuff? You like, you seem like you're real just innocent. Like you just, I know I can be real social if I know you, but I ain't know y'all like that. But with the weed and stuff, like I'm real social. I could be real social, especially in the state environment. I could be real social. So they was like, okay, then she cool, then she wild and stuff like that. We fuck with you. I was like, okay, then y'all fuck with y'all too. So you know, night goes on, night goes on. We still in the car with the blunt. It was a lot of weed. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of weed. The car was smoked the hell out. I was like, we had to I had to open the damn door just to breathe. It was so damn hot. And by the time we got out, we was all tripped. We was all falling out the car and shit. We found everything funny. And you know, during the night, I was talking to some of the boys and stuff like that, trying to be a little thotty, but I ain't actually like this. I ain't actually that person, but I was trying to be real flirty and shit like that. And it started getting real late, so we was like, let's chill for the night. Let's go upstairs and go to sleep and stuff. I think by that time it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We was up all damn night. Like I think it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when we finally decided to go in the house and stuff. But 2 of the girls wanted to go to the party, to the other party that was happening that night. So, but I thought about going, but I was like, I ain't got no clothes for that, and I don't know about clothes. I don't know about sleeping clothes. So I ain't got no clothes like I wanted to. And the clothes I came in were smelly and stuff, and I had to take a shower and all this. So I was like, nah, I can't go because, you know, I ain't bringing enough clothes for that. So I was like, so 2 of the girls went, but most of us stayed at the house. And the birthday girl, she stayed at the house and stuff too. So we couldn't get in the house because I think one of her siblings, one of her relatives had locked us out or something like that. So we had to call them. She had to call them so they could open the door for us. So we get in the house. It's dark as hell in the house. The kitchen light off, the living room light off. And I remember tripping over the stairs. I was like, I hurt my toe. I was like, I'm tripping over the stairs. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so damn slumped. And then we went upstairs. When we went upstairs though, it was two girls in the room, and I think they was doing a little something freaky, but whatever. We went in the room, we walked in on them. I think they was doing something. I'm not sure. I didn't see for myself. I wasn't in the room with them, but they was laying on the floor under the covers and shit. So y'all can put y'all imagination what y'all think what the fuck they was doing. But anyway, we ended up going upstairs. We was chilling, so we was talking for a little minute. Me and the birthday girl. We was talking for a minute, and you know, she was on her phone, and I was sleeping on the floor, and she was sleeping on the bed, and the other 2 girls on the other side of the bed sleep. So, and I ended up falling asleep. I was so freaking sleepy, and then even the high did not wear off until like later on the next day. I woke up high as hell still, and I was hungover. I'm like this shit. I'm so fucking hungover, and I'm still high. Like. And then they made breakfast the next morning. I ate the fuck out that food because I was, like I said, I was still hot. I was so fucking hungry. So, you know, I ended up staying at the girl's house a little bit longer. Everybody else had left the next day, but I ended up staying a little longer until my mom came to pick me up. I was still hot, but I ended up sobering the hell up by the time my mom came to come pick me up because I'm like, I know my mom gonna kick my ass if she found out I was smoking, which is what I thought. But I was like, oh, she gonna kick my ass, so I gotta sober up real fast. So yeah, she ended up coming to get me. I said bye to my friend and stuff like that. And that's pretty much how the night went. It was a cool little night. And I didn't trip. For my first experience, it wasn't bad. It was fun. So real good memories from that night. But I was like, I finally did it. I was like, it's not as, like, I didn't trip out. It's not as bad as some of the people's stories actually went. Like, it went kind of smooth for my first time. So I was like, I'll keep doing this. And ever since then, I've been smoking occasionally and shit like that. My mom knows, but she cool. Because it's not like it's gonna kill you. So it's like, it ain't gonna do no harm to you. So, whatever. But y'all been smoking occasionally ever since then. Every now and then. I ain't no piehead or shit like that. But I smoke occasionally every now and then. But yeah, that's story. First time I got high. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you have any more questions for me, if you want to know more about me and where I'm from and all this other stuff, just put it in the comments down below. And follow me on all social media, on my Instagram and on my Facebook and all that other stuff. I don't have a Twitter yet. I'm gonna get a Twitter. Just for this. So I ain't got a Twitter yet, but I'm gonna get it. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook and all that stuff. I'll have all that stuff linked down below. And this is your girl D's Life, and here I'm signing out. Peace.